Yeah, copy that, Andre. Let's leave it on for the right team.
The fans are back. Le Mans 2021, finally, doors are open, at least for some spectators, to come and see the world's greatest endurance motor race. Round 4 of the FIA World Endurance Championship, but this one is the big one. Former winners Alpine celebrating their return to the top class courtesy of a demonstration by double Le Mans winner Fernando Alonso. And as ever, cars head to the grid in number. A record-equaling 61 entries. The 2021 Le Mans 24 Hours, the 89th running of this great race. Fathers and sons, wives and daughters, friends old and new congregating on the grid to watch, to mingle, and to race. And for some, to make their dreams come true. But Mother Nature has a trick to play. The H24 hydrogen-powered car produces only water as a byproduct. Mother Nature produces the same. It's going to be a wet start to the toughest race on the planet. In the GTE AM class, pole position went to the number 88 Dempsey Proton Porsche after a tough battle in the Hyperpole shootout. Porsche, the dominant force in AM qualifying with a 1-2-3 result, and they topped the Pro Class too, but it was new team Hub Auto Racing who grabbed pole.
Yeah, a lot of things, especially. But no, for sure, it's good. We did a very good race, did a very good job in qualifying. So yeah, the race is different. It's a long race, 24 hours, but especially now with the weather, it's a new car, never drove in the wet, so let's see.
A stunning lap by Antonio Felix da Costa grabbed the LMP2 pole for Jota. But is pole position really that important in such a long race?
Yeah, just be ahead of our main competitors is a good thing. But again, I cannot remember I finished the 24-hour race and told myself I only wish I qualified further forwards, It doesn't really make a difference. So we just need to execute it well. We have a good pace, so it's okay.
In the front of the field, a brand new category, Hypercar, but Toyota carried on where they left off in LMP1 with a front row lockout.
Yeah, as you say, first one for the Hypercar, which is a good feeling. Yeah, new era of sports cars at the moment, and yeah, I mean, we know the job we have to do. It's a long, hard race. Just do the best we can all the way through and see where we are at the end.
The number 7 team have been the bridesmaids several years in a row. Toyota bringing the trophy to the grid with a throwback to their Group C glories, providing the carriage. And former winner Derek Bell, the Grand Marshal, to get proceedings underway. Pomp and circumstance concluded and the rain hammering down, it was time for the starter's flag to be delivered. The French Army de l'Air did it in their usual impeccable style.
track has been declared. Rain lights on, please.
No question over tyre choice. Wets all round. The track was a wash. There'd been no wet weather running in the entire test weekend or the week of qualifying and free practice. So the race would be started behind the safety car to allow the drivers a feel for conditions.
Démarrez vos moteurs.
1 minute, under 1 minute to start the formation line. Start the formation line.
But with the track so wet, one formation lap would not be enough. 2 laps behind the safety car give everybody a chance to see where the rivers of water ran across what is largely public road, the circuit La Sarthe.
Cars to have all lights on. All cars to have all lights on. Start grouping up. Start grouping up. Close
The
the
race
gap.
director Eduardo Freitas considered it was safe.
Going for the start. We are going for the start.
The official starter, John Elkann, the chairman of Ferrari, waved the French tricolour and the race was underway. The 24-hour countdown had begun, but there was still just one chance to see how the track was looking.
Extra formation lap, and we will start at the end of the next lap.
We go green, the Hypercar era is underway at Le Mans. All 5 of these new machines race up to the first corner. Toyota 1-2, the Alpine trying to squeeze between them, and then the 2 Glickenhauses right behind. Oh, and there's contact. Olivier Plat turns around Sebastian Buemi in the number 8 Toyota at the very first corner. Cars scatter across the runoff areas. Our race leader, poleman Mike Conway, spearing down the hill. Right behind him in the Alpine is Nico Lapierre, and in GTE Pro, there's bumping and boring as well. Trouble for the Hub Auto Porsche, the pole sitter turned around. Edek Sports Car also facing in the wrong direction. Racing Team India made the contact and put out the pole sitter in the Pro class, and Olivier Plat just never looked like making the first turn, turning around Sebastian Buemi. Look back from the leader. Plat is not even turning, the car locking up and going straight on. Toyota can't believe it. Lots of damage for the new Glickenhaus of Olivier Plat. 708 with work to do. Top 2 have broken away, 3 seconds clear of the Glickenhauses, who run 3rd and 4th, and the other Glickenhaus goes straight through the chicane. They are struggling for front-end grip. The car has not raced in the rain before, and it looks as though that might be an issue. Tight lead battle in LMP2, and that's Sebastian Buemi, the number 8 Toyota at the side of the road. Well, it looks like he's got it restarted, but their race is already off on the wrong footing. Streaming wet conditions out of Indianapolis, down to the right-hand hairpin at Arnage. Too many cars, too little grip. This is potential disaster for everybody. Yellow flags are out between the chicanes on the Mulsanne Straight as they head back towards the pits in sector 3 of this 13-kilometre lap, and it's the number 8 Toyota off for a 3rd time. Racing Team India involved in a 2nd incident on the opening lap of the race. Tom Chloe in that car turned around the Hub Auto Porsche. Racing Team India not getting off to a great start either. And more trouble. GT Pro Porsche 92 crashed heavily in the Hyperpole. It's been built up around a brand new shell, and that car has spun, and so too has the Alpine. Out of 2nd place, through go the Glickenhauses. This is at Arnage. Oh, and Nico Lapierre trying to get himself turned around, backs across the track. He's waiting for signals from the marshals. Now the LMP2 field is streaming through. And there's how it happened. Anxiously chasing the Toyota, picks up the throttle just a fraction too early. Not enough grip. The team can't believe it. On board the 63 Corvette. Corvette missed the 2020 race, so a year late they're debuting their C8R. They are in a tough battle, leading at the moment. Antonio Garcia and Tommy Milner 1-2 as the Toyota number 8 comes through. Miguel Molina uses its distracting force to move up into second in GTE Pro. Ferrari second and fourth, Corvette first and third. The best Porsche is the American-entered WeatherTech car. The factory Porsche team, 6th and 7th, they are struggling. And Ferrari look like they have got the pace in the rain. Both Ferraris now ahead of the 64 Corvette. They run second and third in the very early stages. LMP2, Team WRT and G-Drive. WRT new to the Le Mans 24 Hours, but hugely experienced 24-hour GT racing squad. And G-Drive, they know all about racing in these LMP2 cars. Great pass from Nick de Vries to grab third place from another former Grand Prix driver, Robert Kubica. Battle for third place in GTE Pro. The yellow Corvette of Antonio Garcia. Look at the traction of the Porsche. Lawrence Van Tor in the WeatherTech car just drives around the outside. And perversely, off the normal racing line, tends to be less rubbered up. In the rain, that means more grip. We still need the bravery. LMP2 versus Hypercar. Here comes 38, the Jota Sport car, looking to take second place from the Glickenhaus under braking, and he does. Antonio Felix da Costa is absolutely flying. Just one Toyota remains in front, and if the Hypercars prove fragile in this race, there could easily be an LMP2 overall winner. The track is drying fast as the sun comes out. Corvette among the first to respond, going on to slicks. James Collado and his teammate Miguel Molina. 1-2 for Ferrari, and now Collado in the 51 car sneaks in front, but offline when you're trying to pass. It is a lot wetter than it is on the main racing line. This has all the potential for disaster. The WeatherTech Porsche not far behind as the clouds clear away above Le Mans. Race leader in the pits. One Toyota out front on its own. Sister car down in 10th place. If they lose more than a lap, it could be a long way back. Pit stops for the lead too, and the Alpine moves up into second place and should move ahead of the number 7 Toyota as well. We have our second overall leader in the Hypercar class. Whoa, still a little touch and go for the Glickenhaus. With no wet weather running, the team are really working hard to try and get their cars dialed in, and they need to. Race leader in the pits. First regular stop for Alpine. Nearly 1 hour done, and 23 to go. On board with the number 8 Toyota, continuing on its recovery drive. It never dropped off the lead lap with its early problems, and that's just as well. Now homing in on Antonio Felix da Costa, using the hybrid drive of the Toyota to go by. Sebastian Buemi restores his team to 1-2. On slicks early, Corvette's Tommy Milner took the lead in the GTE Pro class, but now here come the Ferraris. They too on the correct tyres for the conditions. Miguel Molina alongside, right behind is Lawrence Van Tor in the white WeatherTech Porsche. That's the 1-2-3. The Ferrari has the inside line, the Corvette comes back under top speed, but Molina is going to take the lead here. sneaks in front at the chicane. This could be a long, tough battle for all of them. Another round of pit stops for LMP2. In the pits there, Antonio Felix da Costa gives up the lead for Jota. 26, Nick de Vries remains on track for another lap. He leads. 29, Racing Team Nederland in third place. Again, this battle between the 52 and the 51 Ferrari. And now it's the teammates taking over where their other drivers left off. 51 on the inside line, trying to squeeze through. 52 on the racing line, the driver's left on the straight. And he just doesn't have quite enough. Sam Bird, the third driver of the 52 car, watching his teammate Daniel Serra come back at Alessandro Pierguidi. Serra on the inside for the second chicane. Retakes the lead of the race. Is that it done then? Little ripple of applause from the 52 side of the garage, but that's not going to last long. Here comes Alessandro Pierguidi. The next corner, Mulsanne is a right-hander, and he has track position. Race leader in the pits, Mike Conway stays in. Regular service, a clean and fuel. They will not change tyres at this stage. Number 8. Our third different race leader. And this with only just 3 hours run. Ooh, contact.
Oh fuck, I had a contact. Oh, on the inside. Okay, we're checking pressures. Everything looks good at the moment.
Well, he may have got away with that one. But you can't afford any contact at Le Mans. You never know when it might come back to haunt you.
Tyres okay, and you are P1, yep. It's all good, Seb. It's all good, Seb. Let's calm down. We'll check the car when you come past. All fine, data looks good.
All Aston Martin battle for the lead in GTE, and Felipe Fraga in the turquoise TF Sport Aston with AMR's Nicky Thiem right behind him in the yellow and green Northwest car. Nicky Thiem, a regular factory Aston driver and winner of this race in the GTE Pro class, but he's now joined the AM team of Paul Dalla and taking the battle to Felipe Fraga. In the pits, the number 8 Toyota routine service. Sebastian Buemi staying in, the team filling up with fuel and cleaning the screen, but there is a driver change here. The Alpine taking on Andre Negrão as Nico Lapierre completes his first stint of the race. Toyota number 7 back in the lead, working through traffic.
Rain expected.
Rain arrives again at Le Mans, and off goes Takuma Aoki. Former MotoGP ace now confined to a wheelchair. That does not stop him racing. He and teammate Nigel Bailly are both wheelchair bound, but they are racing here in the 24 hours of Le Mans. Mike Conway into the pits. This will be the end of his first stint for Toyota. Kamui Kobayashi takes over. And there's a new tyre going on.
It's still getting exciting. We just had Mike Conway in with the 7 with a rear left puncture, so not what we expect, not what we hope for, but part of the race. Car number 8 goes well. There is some damage on the rear end, but it has no big influence on the car performance. Sebastian at the moment is flying around the track.
Flying off the track though, the LMP2 leader Anthony Davidson has just taken over Jota's 38 car from Antonio Felix da Costa. A Porsche loses control and Davidson goes off as well, distracted perhaps by the spinning car in front of him, and he is buried in the gravel. Lead battle in LMP2. Franco Colapinto for G-Drive, just ahead of Joop van Uytert. Colapinto at 18, youngest driver in the race. The oldest is 75 years old. That's a spread. Third place, the 28 car for Jota. That is out of touch with the leaders. Frits van Aert, Jumbo Supermarkets boss, watching his man battle for the lead. Into the pits comes the number 8. Sebastian Buemi will get out and Brendan Hartley will take over. Car still in second place, but on the same lap as the leader, number 7. And a chance now perhaps to work a different strategy. Trouble for 98. That is the AMR Aston Martin. That is Marcos Gomez, and that is Indianapolis. Safety car is out. The car is absolutely buried. Down into Indianapolis. The car swaps ends. He just got offline onto the loose. And that is a very big impact. Marcos Gomez, winded, really knocked about by that, but he is out of the car under his own steam. But the medical lights have come on. They take him to the medical centre. That car is now out. Suddenly, it's all changed. 33, TF Sport. This is the race leader in the GTE AM class. Driver change, and Ben Keating takes over from Dylan Pereira. 7th Le Mans for Ben Keating, the 7th different car he's driven. He reckons the Aston is the best of the lot. And now he heads out in the lead. Fantastic battle here in GTE AM. The pale blue car, that's Giorgio Senna. Giotto for Chettilar. The yellow car, Car Guys, that's Kessel Racing. That's the 1-2. Sarabovi between them in the Iron Dames Ferrari is a lap behind. Fantastic action, but you don't want to be rubbing. This isn't a 20-minute touring car race. This is a 24-hour enduro. Damage from contact can come back to haunt you. GT Pro Class, what are we seeing here? Down to the Ford chicane, wheel to wheel, 2 Ferraris. That's Brendan Iribe for Inception, and Sam Bird, second in GTE Pro, getting turned around as they make contact. Tough start to the race for Inception Racing. Sam Bird goes by Brendan Iribe. They are both continuing. Looks like no damage done.
God damn it, Jack. God fucking damn it, man.
This is Frits van Aert. LMP2 Racing Team Netherlands, also battling for the Pro-Am title. And he's got a long way off just at the beginning of the Porsche curves. That's a very high-speed place to lose it. He's been caught out in the rain. Oh, and he's not alone either. That's 2 United Autosports cars. What's happened here? Oh, across the gravel and oh my goodness. That's 23 hit by 32. Oh, looks like he's been fired out of a cannon straight across the gravel trap.
It's an unfortunate thing to happen. I think, there's 62 other cars out there, and unfortunately, young guys, their ambitions of what they want to do here, how they go about racing, but he apologised. I think that's a manly thing to do. He stood up, but the conditions were very hard, to go out there in slicks in the rain for your first time, going into the night, and it was just very unfortunate.
Car in the middle of the track, and that's Tom Chloe, again, Racing Team India. It's the number 1 car, the Richard Mille Racing Team of Sophia Flörsch. Safety car is out immediately. So what happens here? On board with Flörsch. Wow, who's that across her bows? 26, that's the G-Drive car, Franco Colapinto. Well, she's taken a big hit in the barriers. And the Racing Team India car, run by Eurasia, was due to have Indian drivers, but because of COVID travel restrictions, they couldn't be here. The car is still running for the moment. Well, there's Flörsch, look, just below the wave flags and around the corner under yellows in a slow zone. And that is a big impact for Sophia Flörsch. The medical lights are on and that car is out of the race. She'll have to go to the medical centre.
It's not working. It's always first gear. I stole. It's the same. The car G-Drive just came out of nowhere, to be honest. No idea where he actually was. I didn't see him. He just, I don't know, came sideways over my front, and yeah, then we ended up in the wall. Yeah, and then I was on mid-track, and then another car came. I don't know how he could not see me, actually, because I was there, yeah, quite some time. But yeah, apparently he didn't see me and just crashed into my side again.
Going back to green after the first safety car of the race. Almost 1/3 distance, and nightfall at Le Mans means that visibility is going to be tough, particularly given the damp in the air. Pit stop for Kamui Kobayashi, hands over to Jose Maria Lopez. With nearly 1/3 of the race run, the Argentine gets in for his first stint in the number 7 Toyota. Fresh set of tyres go on. As the track dries, it will still be slicks. Toyota 1-2, Alpine still in third. As nightfall illuminates Le Mans, the city and the circuit. Facing the wrong way, never a good thing with oncoming headlights. Who's that? Second in the GTEM class. That is the 83 Ferrari. Let's take a look. Alessia Rivera trying to avoid contact with the Spirita race car and just loops it around in Indianapolis. With United Autosports, what's that on the screen? That's one of their cars in the gravel. Let's take a look at the replay. It's Mulsanne corner 22, just gets away with that. That is close though. Third in the LMP2 class. High-speed action through the Porsche curves. And there is the 33 Aston Martin. Oh, trouble, Egidio Perfetti in the barriers. Medical lights are on, safety car is scrambled. That car is going to be out of the race as well. What's happened here? The car is just looped around under braking. Big impact with that tyre wall. Out to the first chicane. And behind him, this is Felipe Fraga. He goes skating off as well. Two cars within a couple of moments. There's Egidio Perfetti surveying the damage. He's okay, but the medical lights have registered a severe impact, and Felipe Fraga's car a puncture. Was there debris? Is that what caused the two cars to go off? Fraga's car wouldn't stop and just railed into the tyres. But Egidio Perfetti's car, lots of damage, and most importantly, because he's been taken to the medical centre, he can't get back to the pits. It looks as though the 33 car was lucky there. GTEM 83 Ferrari, the leader from the number 80 car, and 57 not too far behind. You can just see the Chetelaar car, 47, Hub Auto going by. Ooh, the Chetelaar car's offline! Come back, it's not! It's in the barriers. And that's a big impact as well. Roberto Lacorte for Chetelaar. Driver's okay, car may well not be. And that was a pro-class battle coming past. And there's a lead change. The Corvette down to second place in GTE Pro. And the Ferrari has sneaked by. 51 Ferrari, now the race leader. The 63 Corvette were on board. It still had the single light that shows it's the leader in the class, but it hadn't quite caught up. Never go to sleep in a garage during the race. Here's trouble. This is Mathieu Vaxivière, the third place car. This is the Alpine.
Engine off. Do you think you can move with engine or not? Oh, I'm sick. Copy. Engine off.
Oh, goodness. Down at the first chicane, he's backed it off into the gravel. Coming by the WeatherTech Porsche, he's offline. It's dirty, it's damp. And when he hits the brake pedal, there's not enough grip. Oh, and he nearly makes it back out of the gravel trap. Rescued from the gravel, back on terra firma, in the pits for a checkup, Mathieu Vaxivière. And a driver change. Nico Lapierre will take over from his young French teammate. The team will make sure that the Alpine is good to go. Full course yellow. And here is the problem, the number 25 G-Drive car. That's up at the first corner. Oh, in the top right-hand side of your screen, he's looped around. And that's exactly where we lost the 19 car from IDEX Sport in qualifying, Rui Andrade. Don't think that car is coming back. No, the Angolan driver can't believe it. He is out of the car and out of the race. Nighttime pit stop action, and we go back with the number 7 car from Jose Maria Lopez to starting driver Mike Conway. And this is really where Le Mans starts to come alive. Through the night, the long, relentless, high-speed stints. Nico Lapierre, the 36 car being looked over. It's now down to 6th place overall. Behind the safety car, number 8 Toyota. And the number 7 car is in the pit lane. And that means there's a lead change. Number 8 goes through to the lead. 708 pits out of 3rd place overall. Driver change. Olivier Pla will take over from Pipo Derani in this unique car, the brainchild of American arch enthusiast Jim Glickenhaus.
We're still fighting, and we'll fight until the end. And one car is doing very well. It'll soon be back in P3. We lost, we just did a pit, so there was no time with that. But it's running well, and it's a very interesting race. I mean, the beginning was a little nuts in the rain.
Good job, Nico. We have time to overtake. It will be okay.
Nico Lapierre in the Alpine, chasing the 3rd place car of compatriot Olivier Pla for Glickenhaus. Here he is, right in front. Target acquired. Olivier Pla on the outside, Lapierre down the inside, just enough room to squeeze through. So he moves up to 4th place overall. And that is 3rd in Hypercar. But look at that, Olivier Pla comes right back at him. Lapierre lets him come in too deep and gets the cut back. 31 in 3rd place overall. 1 LMP2 car separating the top 4 with the red sidebar. Those are all the hypercars. The 5th hypercar, 709, down in 11th place. That car has not had great balance from the start of the race. The team are chasing their tails. Fantastic onboard pictures through the night. This Le Mans track, 13.6 kilometers, but so busy now with still over 50 cars racing around it. And finding room to get past in traffic is a huge problem for these drivers. Nico Lapierre just sneaking by Olivier Pla. Halfway through the Le Mans 24 hours, Toyota 1-2, Alpine and Glickenhaus 3rd and 4th. Team WRT 1-2 in LMP2. Dragon Speed lead the Pro-Am class in LMP2. And the knockdown drag-out fight in GTE Pro. Ferrari 1-2 ahead of Corvette and Porsche. Ferrari lead in GTE Am as well. But there is a real mix of talent all the way through that field. After the crazy start, things may yet start to settle down, but there'll be no let-up in the relentless pace of this race. And the weather and Lady Luck may yet still have a major part to play. GT Pro Class battle, Ferrari 1-2, but here comes the Corvette. For the first time ever, Corvette racing a mid-engine supercar. Since the late 50s, Corvettes have been front-engined, and every Corvette that's raced at Le Mans has had the big V8 out front. Now, like the Ferrari, it's a mid-engine car, and it sneaks by in the darkness, grabbing 2nd place. Great view from on board of the pass, down the inside into the 2nd chicane. Job done. Trouble for Toyota, number 7 car, stationary. Where's this? This is an Arnage. Oh, straight on! And just stops, but what a massive lockup. Look at the tyre smoke and the dust and the debris. And that is Kamui Kobayashi getting away with it. Now, what caused that?
Guys, okay? Just the front temperature rolling. Yeah, copy. Can we just move brake balance to the rear?
Arna's corner, that's Jan Magnussen for High Class Racing, facing the wrong way. Dads and Lads Racing, he shares with son Kevin. What happens here? 26. That's a big impact. Slams into the back of the High Class car. Roman Rusinov in the G-Drive car. That'll be a penalty. On board with Magnussen, minding his own business. Bang! From behind. And the guilty party exits the scene.
I can't get reverse. I can't get neutral, I can't get reverse. Can you get first to get a bit forward?
On board with the Alpine, headlights coming up behind and going straight by. That's a change for third place. Dive bombed at Mulsanne corner by the Glickenhaus. That was a good pass. After night comes day, after driving comes pit stops. Jose Maria Lopez completes another stint from the dawn into the morning on Sunday at Le Mans and hands the number 7 lead Toyota back to teammate Mike Conway. This trio have yet to win Le Mans, and if they keep going off the road, that non-winning habit might continue. They still lead by 2 minutes over their teammates. Problem with the air gun, don't need this, one tyre still waiting to go on. They'll have to come round with the other man's air gun. Now the wheel is off. Will it go on? Yes, it does. Well, a slight delay. Slight delays add up.
Stint 3, final stint on these sides. You have a look at the gearbox or engine, something, some funny oscillation. Yeah, we know the problem. We know the problem. We're working it.
Into the pits from 4th place is Olivier Pla in the Glickenhaus. Routine service, kind of absolutely filthy of the travails of the night. And down the pit straight, this is the battle for 3rd place, 65. That's the blue-nosed car of Will Stevens from Panis Racing. And not far behind him, Jota Sport, and that is Tom Blomqvist. Well, they are up to speed and having a titanic dice for the final podium spot at the moment. Panis egging their man on, and the Glickenhaus still on colder tyres. Here comes Blomqvist, picks up a tow from Will Stevens. Now he pulls alongside. He's getting a tow from the Hypercar in front and goes by. Great use of traffic by Tom Blomqvist, son of famous rally legend Stig. Battle for 3rd place overall and in Hypercar. Olivier Pla in the red and white Glickenhaus and the Alpine of Andre Negrau. The Glickenhaus held up by the AM-class Porsche, and Negrau just goes right by him. He saw what was going to happen there, knew that Olivier Pla would be slow in the middle part of the corner and just found enough room to squeeze by. Here comes Pla coming back at Andre Negrau as they rush towards Indianapolis. Highest speed part of the circuit, and boy, look at the legs on that Glickenhaus. That is quick. Negrau sits around the outside, but you can't risk that in Indianapolis. Yeah, Jim Glickenhaus likes that. Tom Christensen in the pits. Mr. Le Mans with more wins here than anybody else. What he's forgotten on a daily basis about winning Le Mans, most people would love to know. Drama in GTE. That is a tyre explosion for Sam Bird in the 52 Ferrari. They are readying parts, but there is debris everywhere. Oh dear, that is a high-speed tyre explosion, and it has just shredded the right front corner of the 52 Ferrari. While Sam on the Mulsanne straight had no chance of slowing down there. Oh, breakfast? Don't mind if I do. Trouble for the Toyota, this is the leader. Across the gravel at pit in. Was he expecting to come in, or did he have to? Jose Maria Lopez stays in. They clean those vital lights at the side with the car number. If they don't illuminate, you get called in to fix them. The little canister there the mechanic's holding is to charge the cooling or oil system. Oh, Gator Vandergaard on the grass. How did he miss the barriers? That is a big high-speed lose, explaining what happened to Fritz van Aert. Vroom, it went. GTE AM leader, the 83 Ferrari. GTE Pro leader, Ferrari as well. Com Ledigar in 51. WRT 1-2 in LMP2. Toyota 1-2 in Hypercar and overall. Mulsanne corner. Lead Toyota, Jose Maria Lopez, big lock-up, just getting in too fast. Avoids the gravel. Lopez in the pits. Parked askew because the high-class car number 20 is in the garage just upstream. And he gets out. Mike Conway takes over. Late call to bring Lopez in just a little early. Has he got an issue like the number 8 car? Toyota could be in trouble here.
He hasn't been exactly the most smooth time so far, but yeah, we're dealing with some fuel flow issues. We sorted out, but we have to do, in order to control a lot of things in the car while driving, which makes things complicated. So let's hope, we cross fingers that everything goes around.
Inside the final 2 hours at Le Mans, and a titanic battle for the lead in LMP2. Chinese driver Yifei Ye versus Dutchman Robin Freins. The wrinkle? They share a garage. The two Team WRT teammates are battling for the victory here. And how is team boss Vincent Vos going to manage that? Crowds in the grandstands, very different from the start of the race. It is bone dry and should remain so. We are heading towards the final hour. Toyota still 1-2 in Hypercar. The battle for third still between Alpine and Glickenhaus. And now all 5 in the top 5. Oh, late drama for the 91 Porsche across the grass at the chicane. What was that?
I had no brake at the fourth chicane. I had no brake at the fourth chicane.
Well, there's the answer. Fred Mako had no brakes, went straight across the grass, but it's torn the backside out of the car.
We are under full course yellow. We are under full course yellow.
Lots of debris to be collected from Makoviki's car and other points around the circuit. 91 is back in. Stewards have said it must be repaired. How much of the final hour will that car spend in the garage? New floor going on, new diffuser, new rear bodywork, but it looks as though the suspension is okay. It'll be a final driver change for our innovative car. What a great story this is. Frederic Sausset, the quadriplegic driver who raced himself at Le Mans a few years back in a specially adapted open car, now has a program going to help other less fortunate individuals race cars themselves. And Takuma Aoki will do the final stint. Final half hour at Le Mans. Last pit stops in LMP2. 31 versus 41 for victory. It is WRT on WRT. And there is nothing to choose between them in pace. Alessandro Pierguidi leading in the GTE Pro class. 8 hours and 51 minutes of driving already for him. 8 hours for James Collado. 6.5 for Com Ledegaard. And they've had their hands on the GTE trophy since the middle of the night. Into the pits. Final stop inside 12 minutes to the flag for the number 8 Toyota. Now what's going on here? Car has not moved. Aha. They're waiting for the race leader, the number 7. That will get enough fuel to take it to the flag. A little wash and brush up of some of the logos. Yes, and the number 8 goes out line astern, looking for that perfect photo finish. GTE AM leader with perhaps 2 laps to go. The 83 Ferrari. There's Francois Peroda, the driving force behind that crew. And there, Seb Buemi from 8 and Jose Maria Lopez from 7, watching their 2 cars running nose to tail. Who's that? That's 41, that's Yiffy Ye. That is the LMP2 leader. In the first turns of the final lap, the car has stopped. They are out of the lead. 30 seconds ahead of 31, the sister car. That's it, their race is over. If they don't make it to the line, they won't even be classified as finishers. Into the first chicane, the new race leader, still WRT, but suddenly Ferdy Habsburg there and his teammates from being second are going to win Le Mans. Last couple of corners, the first race of the Hypercar era at Le Mans, and Toyota go 1-2, a first win for Mike Conway, Kamui Kobayashi and Jose Maria Lopez. Another 1-2 for Toyota, and there's the LMP2 battle at the flag. Unbelievable, Robin Freins inches ahead of the Jota car in second.
Correct numbers on the way. Congratulations.
Of course, a win, and wow, that flag waver really taking his life in his hands. There's lots of racing going on. Of course, a win GTE Pro, and of course, a win GTE AM. Double victory for Batti Pregliasco's crews.
I have no words. I'm so happy. It's been a great race. We ran trouble-free, no mistake, no contact. It's been really hard because the competition is so strong, especially with the Aston 33. So, yeah, no, it's great for the championship, but just winning Le Mans is I'm lost for words. It's amazing.
A mix of emotions at WRT. One team ecstatic, the other team crushed.
You try to secure your P2 and then you hear on the radio heading into the last lap that the sister car is breaking down, it's stopping, and meanwhile we have Blomqvist behind me, which is within 4 seconds, gaining like 5 seconds a lap. It was really stressful in the car. So.
Yeah, but that's why we got Robin Freins in the car, because he freaking can do it. Anybody can.
In the Pro-Am category, Henrik Hedman, Ben Hanley and Juan Pablo Montoya claim victory. In GT Pro, AF Corsa beat Corvette and Porsche to the podium top step. Ferrari lead the manufacturers' GT Pro standings. And what a month it's been for Alessandro Pierguidi. 2 epic endurance race victories.
Our month we won 24 hours Spa and 24 hours Le Mans. Even in my best dream, I couldn't believe it. So, and we did it. So it's incredible. I have to say thanks to Ferrari that he gave me a car to do it. And these guys, Com and James here, and also Niklas in Spa, we did a super job. And without them, I couldn't do it. So I'm super happy.
Toyota won the last race of the LMP1 category at Le Mans. They win the first of the new hypercar era, the dawn of a new golden age of top-class sports car racing. Hypercar has arrived with a bang.
Feel nothing now, because I think too many things, too many emotional things is coming together. I think first of all, you know, we always like reading race, you never won. I thought at some point maybe I could never win the race instead of, you know, driving fast, because always we do something wrong or, you know, something happens.
Confirmation of the result. All 5 hypercars that started finished the race 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. WRT win in LMP2 narrowly from Jota. In GTE Pro, AF Corsa grab the top step. In Pro-Am, Dragon Speed hang on from Racing Team Netherlands. And in GTE Am, AF Corsa also take away victory. Of the 61 starters, almost 50 made it to the line in one of the craziest Le Mans 24 hours in recent memory. And to witness it, finally, fans returned. A great result for Philippe Signot, awarded Spirit of Le Mans at the beginning of the week and taking the trophy for 3rd at the end of it. And for Toyota Gazoo Racing, the number 8 team finished in 2nd for the first time. And number 7 claimed their first Le Mans win, appreciated by Mr. Le Mans himself. The championship rolls on, but for now, time to enjoy victory at Le Mans, Toyota Gazoo Racing and the number 7 team. Battle will recommence for the final 2 rounds of the World Endurance Championship in Bahrain late in the autumn. For now, everyone is a happy winner.
Yes, it's going to be Michael Conway leads Lapierre.